Hello, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Front Mission. Alright, so we have cleared a couple of these missions. You can see Freedom City's up there above this triangle, and, or I guess it's technically a, what is it? Prism. It's not a triangular prism. Pyramidal prism. I don't remember my geometry, I'm afraid. Anyway, you can see Freedom City up there above the desert. And so that's where we're heading. We're getting closer. But first I want to head to the forward base, and I want to probably buy a couple mines here. I think they might come in handy in this mission. And we need to get some more repair items, maybe. Oops. Buy a couple of these too. Okay. Oops, that's not what we want. Okay, and might as well give you a mine, and maybe give you a mine, and you a mine. And that's, I don't know, that's maybe enough. That's 3 mines. It's probably more than enough. Alright, let's just do a save. And let's get on with it. So they're going to be pursuing our convoy. So I think that means we can maybe put our mines in between us and, or sorry, in between them and the convoy. Seems like bad behavior for a commander to say, well, you know, I'm gonna go in and fight, but you don't have to come with me if you don't want to, and so on and so on. Of course, one of Kevin's character traits is that people, his subordinates always like him, and they got to take opportunities to show that. Okay, hold the Aussies off and buy time for the convoy. Alright, so there's the convoy, and here are the Aussies. I think this is a good place to do a save state, because this might require some thinking, some experimentation. Okay. Right. So you have a mine. I think I'm going to get you to go around back. also a mine, but I need you up front to do repairs. Bring it. I'm going to take out this helicopter. Well, this worked out nicely. Might as well repair, even though it's kind of trivial damage. Ah, come on. Oh, they already passed us. Sure. Hmm. Should have checked to see if that guy was a launcher. It was unwise. So the mine strategy, I think, was a total disaster. I mean, not a disaster, but it was ineffective, is what I should say. I was hoping for something a little bit more successful. Try to get Dahlia's level up because she's still really low. No arms. Well, we can last ways or a while, I think. Got quite a bit of room to fall back on. I think we might as well fall back. guess we'll put it here. Might as well use this mine. I think he's just going to use chaff. Yeah. The enemies will do that sometimes in this game. They'll just use chaff for no particular reason. Get wrecked. Gotta love air support. And look who it is. So that mission was slightly inefficient because we wasted money on mines, but it's no big deal. So yeah, this is the first time this maneuver has ever been used with Wanzers. Freedom City there in the distance. Until a certain squad showed up. So we're going to be joining the fray in the next mission. That's right, it's Grieg, and it is the Hell's Wall. For those of you who didn't watch the Front Mission 5 Let's Play, or those of you who kind of forgot about the Hell's Wall because they only show up briefly in that game, they are an elite unit within the USN that uses specially modified Frosts with tank armor bolted to the front of their Wanzers, and just sort of advances in a wall formation, relying on their armor to soak up damage and plow through the enemy. And I actually used the Frost HW or Frost Hell's Wall variant quite extensively in my Front Mission 5 Let's Play. So Kevin once again gets a dressing down. So Kevin once again making bad decisions based on his sort of desire to save everybody. You know, again, that definitely contrasts him with Walter, who never makes a bad decision. So maybe very successful in battle, but a little bit disreputable. Whereas Kevin, maybe a little bit less successful in battle, but certainly a upstanding character. They can be trusted. Here's another member. Right. You know, people make fun of Matthew for being a bit of a braggart and a glutton, but he does get work done. Oh, I'm sure I'll find out soon enough. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Nothing particularly interesting from Howard. And maybe go to the command room. Nothing interesting from him. Okay. Well, I think there's not too much for us to do other than set up our items. And I'll just double check to make sure there aren't some new parts to buy. But after that, I'll move on to the next mission, and we will commence the invasion of Freedom City proper. I'll see you then.